On March 24, 2023, Aiden Fucci was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of 14-year-old Tristyn Bailey, his classmate. Let's take a look at how we got to this point.
I adjudicate you guilty of the premeditated first-degree murder of Tristyn Bailey.
Tristyn Bailey, a cheerleader, was one of 5 children born to Stacy and Forrest Bailey. She resided in Durbin Crossing in northwest St. Johns County.
She was our baby. She was Stacy's best friend. She was a phenomenal daughter, an amazing sibling, a friend that people would want to have, a teammate that is that supportive teammate that does their job and helps pick everybody up.
We have located a body that is preliminarily identified as Tristyn Bailey.
On May 9, 2021, the body of Tristyn Bailey was found just hours after the teen was reported missing by her family. She had been brutally stabbed multiple times and left for dead. The investigation was swift, as multiple clues led detectives straight to Aiden Fucci.
What's up, guys? Tristyn, if you f***ing walk out the damn...
When you see this in a month...
Aiden Sean Fucci, 14 at the time of the killing, was a fellow student at Patriot Oaks and lived near Bailey. Fucci's girlfriend and other friends told police that Fucci frequently talked about killing, and specifically said he planned to drag a random person into the woods and stab them.
Walk at night or something and find like a random person walking to and just drag them in the woods and stab them. He said that he thinks it's gonna happen soon. He said I should expect it within the month.
On the night of her death, a friend said Fucci asked for Bailey's number, according to police reports. He convinced her to sneak out and meet at a friend's home, and video footage from a residence shows 2 people, believed to be Fucci and Bailey, walking east on Saddlestone Drive, near the area where her body was later found toward the end of a retention pond. An hour and 45 minutes later, the same video seems to show Fucci heading back, alone, carrying his shoes. An autopsy revealed Tristyn had 114 cutting wounds around her head, neck, shoulders, arm, and back. According to an unredacted warrant affidavit released by the state attorney, at least 49 of these cuts were defensive wounds, the medical examiner said.
He's pleaded not guilty.
Tonight, First Coast News has obtained photos taken of Fucci immediately after his arrest, showing what investigators said were injuries
on Tuesday, May 11, 2021. Aiden Fucci appeared in Volusia County Regional Detention Center in front of Circuit Judge Michael Orfinger for a detention hearing. He appeared to fight back tears as the judge formally charged him with second-degree murder. Over the upcoming days, Aiden's charges would be upgraded to first-degree murder, and he would be charged as an adult. Some of the evidence against Fucci was security video, DNA evidence, and a buck knife found at the scene which belonged to him. Also in his home were wet shoes and clothing with blood on them. There was blood and dirt on a drain by the bathroom sink and wet jeans in a laundry basket. An empty knife sheath was found in his room, along with a notebook with violent drawings. In police interviews, Fucci's girlfriend and friends said he claimed to hear voices and had an odd obsession with knives. At the trial, Tristyn Bailey was remembered as someone who brought life to everyone around her.
Justice is just a word for comfort. It doesn't bring her back. It doesn't allow her to see if she would have made worlds or become a college cheerleader. It does nothing but put this inhumane, cold-blooded killer away for good.
This jar now holds 114 stones, one for each of the 114 stab wounds that my sister had to endure. It was 1 hour and 42 minutes between when my sister was last seen and when Aiden Fucci was next seen, running out of the woods holding his shoes because his feet hurt. It's funny that such a simple statement can bring such anger. Aiden Fucci could show compassion for his sore feet, yet had nothing to leave for my beautiful sister.
She had a personality brighter than fireworks, and she was being a teenager.
But had I slept on that couch that was within earshot of our front door, there's a possibility my little sister could still be alive today. I have lived with that question, that weight, and that guilt since I went to wake up Tristyn on Mother's Day and found her room empty.
On July 24, 2023, over 2 years after his arrest, Aiden Fucci pled guilty and was sentenced to life in prison. In his final point, before he pronounced the life sentence, Judge R. Lee Smith said it was particularly troubling that this crime had no motive. Rest in peace, Tristyn Bailey.